Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play EU4 as England. Let us continue off where we last left off. So I've been thinking that we probably want to declare war on the French. Like right now, if you were to call in my two allies, we'd have 88 to their 47. Like we just outnumber them in every single way. Scotland shouldn't be too much of a problem. Most of these other guys shouldn't be too much of a problem. And Savoy and Britain, you can probably actually get them that piece out a little bit early. Before I start that war, I just want to see, is there anybody who would want to ally with us? I mean, we have a handful of people. Nobody really that important, though. Maybe Flanders. Do you have any claims on territory? No. And I'm assuming like none of you guys are really that. I mean, you know, let's see. If I offer the alliance to you, would you even think about joining a war? You wouldn't, but you know, we'll sell Flanders as an ally anyways, just because why not? Claim our territory. We're gonna call you guys in because we need to somehow knock France down a peg. We do need a commander. So we'll go for you. A 1-2-5. Okay, you're not that great, but you should help us avoid some river crossing penalties. 30,000. I mean, you guys are on Tech 7. You're all on Tech 7, and all of my allies are on Tech 6, which is not fantastic, but it could be worse. Aside from that, we also probably want you to get a commander. What is my heir right now? He is a 3-3-5, which is just better than our king. So, you know, let's throw a king in charge. He's a 0-2, so he's basically also garbage, but that's okay. Our 22 stack. The question is, do I want them to do anything? And by that, I mean, do we want to advance forward, or do we want to... We got a 25 stack here. We're going to siege down that fort. Negative 64% is pretty good for us. Castile and Austria should be sending troops into the area as well. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get Brittany to get out of the war as fast as possible. Just kind of killing them off. Like, actually, let's go take their capital if we can. And my fleet, for the moment, wherever the hell they actually are. There they are. I'm going to help you with some sieges. So if we can, you know, just get a handful of their allies out of the war, that would be nice for us. We don't have any more... Actually, no, we do have one more claim on Scotland, but I really don't think it's really worth the effort to actually enforce it. 11 stack. You know, a 23 against 11 would work out fine. And because this is a fort, we will be the defender, and you are Savoy. Which means this area down here, that's actually your entire army. Our morale is garbage, but we're still going to win that battle just fine. Large French stack there. The Austrians did manage to actually lose, but we're already taking territory down towards the south, which is nice. And this is a conquest of Maine, so we should at least take over Maine first. And you are still doing okay. How do I get my morale up? Because morale apparently is just in the gutter. Do I have any commanders? You're from land enforcement. Can I have a... None of you are good. So maybe we had a fort maintenance guy we could have got in charge, but unfortunately that doesn't seem to be the case. Like, I'm looking at this 15 stack, and it is tempting. And Spain's already doing some good work down towards the south. France is sending 13,000 men here. We have a 31, 44. And we're still outnumbering them. And I'm hoping as soon as I take over the capital here, we should be fine. Like for right now, maybe I'll send you here. I'm thinking like a 15. You're 3-4, which is dangerous. Yeah, just kill their French artillery. I don't want to siege you down right now, though. Can I throw 3 or 3 leaders? You can't dismiss your ruler. I mean, our naval guy is pretty good. We should assign him actually to be here. Is there anything we can really get him to do, though? I mean, we can actually blockade Ayrshire, maybe get Scotland out of the war. But like a 3-4, you're military tech 7, you actually have artillery pieces, which is a little bit dangerous for us. You are a puppet, so we cannot separate piece you out. Have won another battle here. Scotland should be out of the war soon. And Austria. They're sieging a handful of these forts, but they're really not actually doing too much. You are in grasslands. What if we go like around like this? England may get a crossing penalty. We have more maneuvers, so we won't. But a 3, like, you're just better than us right now, which is a bit of an issue. Don't have any morale bonuses. I mean, you have a tactics boost by 0.25, which is a little bit dangerous. But you guys in the south are doing fine. You're sending some reinforcements over. And I can't hire any mercenaries right now. Actually, is there any mercenaries that have artillery in them? No, because I'm assuming these are based on our technology, unfortunately. You're a little bit too expensive for sure. Are you the best? I mean, you are the best we have. I'm going to spend another 50 to maybe get a better general. 0-2 is even worse. So we're actually just going to dismiss... No, we're not going to dismiss you. You're better than our king, because you have at least some siege pips. You can't siege down that fort down towards the south. Now you've actually taken the fort, which is bad for us for sure. And you got a 20 stack over here, which is also like not great. Can you not go over here? You're our transports. We can't send everybody over, unfortunately. Okay, as long as we can hold like some sort of defensive position, we should be doing a little bit better. We have taken your capital. Will you peace out? You will. And I'm also just going to... No, I'm not going to surrender to you. That makes no sense. Is there anything I can get from you? Like, we can take Ulster. But really, I don't think there's a reason to do that. Like, if I was making you fastly, you're way too expensive for that. Honestly, just give me all your money. Yeah, I'll just take your money. Get you out of the war. And you'll just come over here to Ireland, occupy these territories. You come back over here. How big is the French fleet? They have 19 ships. And France moving you just down to here. How are the numbers looking for us? 45. I mean, we're still clearly outnumbering them. We just need to have some good engagements, which is kind of the problem right now. Okay, one guy goes here. Is there a quick B closes one? You go up to here. Occupy all these territories. Thank you very much. And then it is... Okay, you're still going here. And kind of take over all of Ireland once again. We should be looking good. A small group from Brittany here is a little bit worrying. 10 against 5. You got some reinforcements here as well. Even then, like, even with your reinforcements, you're... Ah! You're not going to win. Wait! You did win. Fantastic. We still don't currently own Maine. But if we can take our ports or our forts back, which will be nice. Again, what we're really trying to do is just break up France as much as we possibly can. I'm just going to lose a 10 prestige. I want my military power. I'm going to get my colonial range up. Okay, you guys go here and here. You actually probably need to... Actually, no, we're probably blockading you already, yes. We're good where we are. I mean, we're not doing most of the work here, to be honest. Like, our allies are really making the difference. What about you? Like, would any of you guys actually surrender? The answer is, like, not at all. Okay, we're taking these areas back. Let's go to Maine. Occupy the province that we actually need for the war. You guys are actually going to Austria. Not too sure why, but... Is there any claims we have over here? The answer is, like, not really. I mean, if our allies occupy that area, it would be nice for us. And just crippling the French, though, is just an excellent feeling. You not make your way over here? Okay, they have a fort in Anjou. Okay. So, Brittany, would you leave the war? You're at negative 35. I mean, you kind of want to, which is nice. Apparently, we also need a debate. We need something for our army. Attrition. A general. Honestly, you're not actually that great. Advisor cost. 30% chance to succeed. That seems fine. Those are more than acceptable, I think. Once we can get you to surrender, that'd be nice. And with our extra colonial range, do you think we actually can, we don't need these forts on. Do you think we actually could maybe scout some more stuff? I'm hoping so. So you know what? Let's create a new unit. 3 of our barks, who will have the admiral. Go dock somewhere. And can you explore? You're not an explorer. That makes a lot of sense. We're actually now losing, I'm assuming, a -1. National focus. What's the penalty for having too many leaders again? Rulers and their heirs are free. Okay, so we're actually we're at 3. So actually we're still fine. I'm still gonna get you here though. You're not super good. But if I can have you explore some more territory, that would be nice. You actually need an admiral, which you can clearly go get. Put you back in charge. If we need to get rid of the explorer after we have something else we can explore, that's kind of fine. You can also force a union against the French. That seems pretty good. It's just to say, if I were to suit a peace to force the union, unless that needs to be a specific war goal, and otherwise you can't do it. I'm not too sure. Wait, Austria surrendered? I don't understand why you would give up. I mean, we still outnumber you. But if they're not in the war right now, and rivalry, release nations. Yeah, you're way too expensive. Let me just see, like, what can I take from you? Yeah, we're 25 development. Paris is 25. How much is Paris actually worth? Like, that's 51 right there. And I would give Spain some territory. Yeah, and Spain is a fan of that. But you don't want to say yes to it, unfortunately. Got 22 stack. I mean, you're defending a fort in farmlands. He just got a 38 stack. They might actually be going to go take back Calais. Because Calais is currently a -6 penalty. What about you? Like, you're not in the war at all. You've actually annulled all your trees with me, which I don't appreciate at all. Okay, you have now discovered Greenland, so you can maybe actually get some colonization up there going. Give me all your money. 140 bucks. I get 43. So actually, I don't really get that much out of it. So you know what? Cancel this. And no treaties with France. Or like war reps as well. A little bit too expensive. Exactly 59. So I mean, as soon as we take this city from you, we should be looking even better. Yeah, so what do I want to do with you? Yeah, now we have so many more reasons. Okay. Can't steer trade, but I could steer trade with you. How much trade power do they actually have? 16% down there. We have apparently the most right now. So war reps. And no treaties with you is fine. I can return some territory to Provence. I don't know if that really does anything for us, though. And you all cost Diplo points, so I don't want to spend Diplo points on anything. Don't care about any of those other things. I guess transfer your trade power. Give me whatever money you can. And we'll call it a day. So back up to our actual territory. Are you blockading this? Yes. A lot of Spanish troops down in the south. You would accept us just taking Paris from you, and you not having Paris is such a penalty. By the way, is this... The coalition might form with all of those people. That's too many people, I will admit. Coalition... I'm guessing because Paris is super, super expensive. What if I don't take Paris? Just Scotland? What about, like, Artois? No, okay, Artois is a little bit too much. Right now we're 38. We could make you release territory. That doesn't give us any aggressive expansion. It does give us cost a little bit of diplomatic power, though. Cancel subjects is 17. What about, like, return cores? Return cores of Brittany, return cores of Provence. Even just making it, like, release tiny countries is not a bad idea. What about, like, ending rivalry? What does that do? Does that do anything for us, really? I don't have a claim on Artois. I mean, I have claims on all this territory. But I really don't want the... I mean... Yeah, I really don't want the risk of a coalition. What's actually better? Artois is 17, you're 18. Below's 15. You're both 11. I mean, being able to constantly threaten Paris, I think, is probably decent for us. Cancel subjects. Taking from rivals makes it pretty cheap. But I think they would still have cores over this, right? Maybe. And what's the biggest country we can release from you? Maybe Foix? You don't cost anything. Does Provence still exist? They do. They have a lot of they have a lot of cores. But I'm sure we could fight the war a little bit longer. I mean, if we were to take back you... I mean, but you're going to take back... How much is this one province worth? Nemours. This is 7, and our occupation's act. So effectively, if we lost here and gained this back, we would actually lose points. So I do think we just kind of want to peace out now. Release nations. Ceding 3 provinces. I don't want you to give anything to Provence. Or nor to Burgundy, because Burgundy could be a problem for us. I mean, humiliation would be nice as well. War reps. War reps is always nice. We're now at 66. So you could probably, like, release one smaller country. Like, just, what about, like, a country on the border? 21 is slightly too expensive. What about, like, this? That would work. Does it give me any more points? Oh, like another 10. I still think you're better, though, just because you're worth more. Revoking your cores, though? You actually not have any cores in the south? You don't. So actually, revoking your cores... But I mean, if you revoke your cores here, like, you still have cores in this area. You still wouldn't say yes. I mean, as long as they have one core on us, they can still attack us. You know, just cancel your vassal. And give me whatever money you're willing to accept. So that is going to be giving away 3 provinces, giving me 10% of your income for 10 years. You end your vassalage here. And Scotland, or not Scotland, Spain gets some territory. We're not getting really any aggressive expansion, so I think that is a acceptable peace deal for right now. And we have over 53 power projection, which is nice. And our units are good to just go into France. And you are still the core of ours, right? Yes, we don't need to recore this territory. You for a core is 77. I'm still going to take that for sure. 2 forts on the border down here. And prestige. Local unrest plus 3. Yeah, that's okay. I'll take that one. And advisor, missionary strength plus 2. Right now we're only getting 4. We will pay for you. And I do think, though, with the humiliation of France, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks so much for watching, my Anthem. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not enjoyed, click thumbs down. Want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.